Hey guys, welcome to Pages with Sidra. Today we are going to start episode 677 of I Have 90 Billion Licking Gold Coins. If you haven't watched the previous chapters, make sure to check them out on my channel. Now, without any delay, let's dive into the chapter. Chapter 1178. He doesn't seem so bad after all. Star level 10. Among the inheritance holy sons, that's considered the lowest rank. Even if his combat power multiplier is shocking, how can he compete with the countless geniuses of the endless universe? You miss an opportunity like this, and you'll just regret it later. Since Qian Yuan had already made his decision, as beings of universe venerable level, they naturally wouldn't force someone to be their disciple. They had their pride. In this vast and boundless universe, there are countless prodigies. Even though Qian Yuan ranked 11th on the universe ranking, that only meant he had the potential to become a universe venerable. It didn't guarantee that he would become one. The star-level prodigy trial rankings refresh every 1,000 years. Those once hailed as peerless monsters can still fade into history. They shine for a moment, then disappear like comets. Only a tiny few can shine forever. In the long river of flowing time, how many peerless geniuses have died halfway? The number is beyond counting. Although these three venerables were only primary universe venerables, each had still been feared across the stars for millions of years. Choosing any one of them would be a gain. But Qian Yuan, reaching too high, might end up picking up sesame seeds and losing a watermelon. If he wanted to turn back later, chances like this wouldn't come again. Forget it. Since your mind is made up, I won't force you. See to your own path, said Venerable Shuizhe, waving his wide sleeves and floating away. Old Tian Feng, since this kid said so, I won't stick around to be snubbed either. Let's go. Venerable Zhiyang left as well. Tian Feng Venerable waved his sleeve. Since I've come to Blue Water Star, Heffen, my disciple, you will leave with me. Heffen suddenly felt himself wrapped by a vast, boundless power, instantly taken away from the planet. He had thought he might live under Qian Yuan's shadow for the rest of his life. Who knew the brat would dig his own grave? Three venerables extended an olive branch, and instead of gratefully seizing it, he hesitated. Hesitate your head. You think just because they're competing to take you in, you can push your luck? You clearly have no accurate self-assessment. Do you know what a universe venerable is? You think climbing one universe ranking list means everyone will curry favor with you? Ignorant. One moment of brilliance means nothing. 10,000 years from now, I'll have you beneath my feet. You'll be nothing but an ant to me. Qian Yuan, just you wait. The three venerables came and went in a rush, as if nothing had happened. Some people sighed. Some shook their heads. Some thought Qian Yuan's brain had been kicked by a donkey. To pass up such a once-in-a-lifetime chance, you must be mad. Only Qian Yuan knew. He didn't lack cultivation resources, supreme inheritances, or great teachers. Any peerless technique, as long as he had enough enhancement points, he could instantly comprehend. If he didn't need guidance, then what was the point of taking a master? Worse, it might delay him from farming simp points. Brother, what is Qian Yuan thinking? I just can't figure out why he'd refuse a universe venerable. Even if he took one as master, that wouldn't stop him from entering the inheritance holy land to get opportunities, right? At most, while getting an inheritance, if he already had a universe venerable teacher, other venerables' inheritances wouldn't trigger, Yin Xiaowu said, utterly baffled. Based on my analysis of Qian Yuan's personality, he's not the type to be indifferent to fame or fortune. Given that, there's only one possibility I can think of. Brother, you mean? Yin Xiaowu seemed to realize something. That's right. I suspect Qian Yuan himself comes from a power at or above the universe venerable level. He holds a 6th-level civilization divine weapon, is a 5-star supreme client of the Cosmic Bank, and now dares refuse a universe venerable's offer without the slightest regret on his face. All the signs point to him being born into a universe venerable family, perhaps even direct bloodline. Yanfeng Holy Sun gave his detailed reasoning. As soon as he said this, Yin Xiaowu showed sudden understanding, and even Princess Xingyue nodded in agreement. Indeed, he casually gives away a star flower without blinking, spends hundreds of trillions of nebula coins on a gift for a concubine. We should have guessed earlier he comes from a venerable family with terrifying resources. This time he appeared on a Tier 3 civilized planets tournament likely because he's too young, with cultivation still low. In top tier 6 or tier 7 civilizations, he wouldn't get any notable results. Because he's newly born in cosmic terms, he's at a disadvantage. So they sent him to a tier 3 civilized planet to secure an inheritance holy sun slot, Princess Xingyue reasoned. With such a rich, daring, and peerless genius who could even turn down a universe venerable, this was the only explanation that fit. On that basis, all of Chun Yuan's previous actions now made sense. Those 3 venerables likely suspected the same thing. That's why they left without pressing the issue. Thinking of her brother's earlier advice to get closer to Chun Yuan in the inheritance Holy Land, Princess Xingyue suddenly blushed. She even began to look forward to it. Princess Xingyue, favorability plus 10. Princess Xingyue, favorability plus 10. Current favorability, 70 points. But I still don't understand. If Chun Yuan comes from a venerable family, why would he throw fake matches? He doesn't lack resources or money, yet he still scams us ordinary cosmic beings. It's just too hateful, Yin Xiaowu said angrily. Sister, there's something I forgot to tell you. Yesterday, at Tian Academy, Chun Yuan bought a top-tier flame divine ability called Divine Fire Transformation. He asked me to give it to you. It's one of Tian Academy's core techniques. I saw him spend 500 trillion nebula coins to buy it. Though I think Chun Yuan can be a bit too flirtatious, such a powerful divine art shouldn't be refused. You should take it. Divine Fire Transformation? It's really Divine Fire Transformation? How could Chun Yuan give me something so precious? Originally, Yin Xiaowu had been extremely disgusted with Chun Yuan, thinking he rigged matches and cost her 10 trillion nebula coins. Utterly unforgivable. But the moment she received Divine Fire Transformation, all previous unhappiness instantly vanished. After all, this was the divine ability she had dreamed of obtaining. Chapter 1179, This Isn't Fair. Time flew by. The day for the official opening of the Inheritance Holy Land finally arrived. Chun Yuan, Holy Son Yin Feng, and Princess Xingyue, under the watchful eyes of many proud geniuses, holy sons, and their friends and relatives, arrived at Shualan Star's first forbidden zone, the Inheritance Temple. The Inheritance Temple was built upon the planet's main ley line, absorbing endless star power and storing it in an ancient teleportation array. This array only opened once every 5,000 years, and at most could only teleport 3 people. That was why, on a Tier 3 civilized planet, only 3 Inheritance Holy Sons could be chosen. By collecting energy over 5,000 years, it wouldn't overly drain the planet's energy index. Xingyue, this is the outer area of the Inheritance Temple. Only those holding an Inheritance Holy Son token can enter. Father can only send you this far. Remember, once inside the Holy Land, you must always remain cautious. That place is not like Shualan Star. Here you are a noble little princess, but in the Holy Land, you will be just an ordinary participant. You must always keep reverence in your heart. I understand, Father. Your daughter will be careful. Xingyue, your elder brother has a gift for you. This is a Tier 5 protective energy shield. At its strongest, it can withstand a full force strike from a galaxy-level stage, one expert without breaking. At a critical moment, it could save your life. But it can only be used once. Unless absolutely necessary, don't use it lightly. Crown Prince Xing Bo handed the gift to Lan Xingyue, an item that could withstand a full power strike from even a stage. One galaxy-level powerhouse was priceless, truly the treatment of a princess. Brother, once you enter the Holy Land, I will be heading to Galaxy Academy. I'll wait for you there. If you can obtain the Cosmic Overlord inheritance, our Fire Clan will finally be qualified to return to our ancestral home on the Fire God Star. This is the hope of our entire race. Don't worry, Xiaowu. Brother will not let the clan down. Holy Son Yin Feng spoke with firm resolve. Divine Son Chun Yuan, Xiao will also be waiting for you at Galaxy Academy. Shui Mingru looked at Chun Yuan with eyes full of tender affection. Baiyu 11 did not come to see him off today, not because she didn't want to, but because she feared she could not bear the pain of parting. Although 10 years was but the blink of an eye for a star-level cosmic powerhouse, perhaps just the time of a single secluded cultivation, it still made her unbearably sad. It felt as though something important in her heart had been pulled away. Without Chun Yuan at her side, it was as if all her sense of safety had vanished. The pain of parting was like being torn apart inside. The deeper the love, the greater the pain when separating. After bidding farewell to friends and family, Chen Yuan, Wan Xingyue, and Yin Feng took up their inheritance Holy Sun tokens, passed through the temple's protective shield, and entered the inheritance temple. Congratulations to the three of you for entering the inheritance temple. The plane teleportation array is about to activate. Countdown, 3 minutes. Please prepare yourselves and step into the teleportation circle. Inside the temple, a distant ethereal voice suddenly spoke. In the center of the grand hall, a mysterious, complex rune circle lit up. Chen Yuan, Wan Xingyue, and Holy Sun Yin Feng stepped into the glowing circle together. The next second, the entire inheritance temple began to shake violently. A pillar of incomparably brilliant energy shot skyward, tearing open the void. An intense white light swept over them. Chen Yuan instinctively grabbed Princess Xingyue's arm. Chen Yuan, what are you doing? The teleportation array is activating. I'm worried we might be sent to different places. If we hold on to each other, we're less likely to get separated. Chen Yuan explained. Then why aren't you holding on to Holy Sun Yin Feng's hand? I forgot. Holy Sun Yin Feng, grab my arm. That way, we won't get separated. Chen Yuan extended his other hand toward Yin Feng. Without hesitation, Yin Feng grabbed his arm. The 3 minutes passed quickly. The next moment, Chen Yuan vaguely felt a spatial law far beyond his comprehension instantly envelop them, sending them to a plane of space 10 billion light-years away. It ignored even the dark universe. This was absolutely a higher level of spatial mastery. Chen Yuan faintly brushed against the second layer of spatial law. As the inheritance temple's shaking ceased, Chen Yuan, Wan Xingyue, and Yin Feng completely vanished from Shuelan Star. Look, more people just got teleported here. Only 3 this time. Must be a few rookies from a Tier 3 civilized planet. You lot, go search them. See if they have anything good. Chen Yuan had barely stepped out of the teleportation array, without even getting the chance to take in the Holy Land's vast lands or pure energy, before more than a dozen hostile inheritance Holy Suns surrounded them. Every one of them was strong, almost all galaxy stage 1 or stage 2 experts. Together, there were 200 to 300 of them. They seemed to be robbing newly arrived Holy Suns, ambushing each batch as they arrived. If they saw a 3-person team, they didn't even talk, they just threatened them. The leaders appeared to be Galaxy Stage 3, even Stage 4 experts. This was clearly a force from a Tier 5 civilization, using numbers and strength to openly rob other Holy Suns. You 3, hand over anything good you've got. Our boss doesn't ask for much, just half of everything you have, and you can leave safely. Otherwise, your path of inheritance ends here. Outrageous. As inheritance Holy Suns yourselves, you dare rob Holy Suns from other planets? Aren't you afraid of punishment from the top civilizations? TCH. In the Holy Land, strength is everything. You lot can't even protect yourselves, yet you dream of getting an overlord inheritance? Take a piss and see what kind of trash you really are. A few stinking fish and rotten shrimp, thinking they're real Holy Suns. Hurry up and pay the toll, or you can roll back home. Chen Yuan watched as 3 other Holy Suns from another planet, under these threats, reluctantly handed over their spatial rings, leaving in humiliation. Chen Yuan was dumbfounded. They can do this? Robbery isn't against the rules. 1 Galaxy Stage 2, 1 Galaxy Stage 1, and 1 Star Stage 10. You 2 can leave. But this Star Stage 10 kid stays. Hand over your valuables. You saw what just happened. Don't be ignorant of the situation. A Galaxy Stage 2 man spoke coldly to Chen Yuan. Chen Yuan was utterly speechless. That's it for today's chapter recap. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest manga, manhwa, and manhwa recaps. Got thoughts on today's chapter? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on the story. See you in the next one. Until then, keep turning the pages.